Back with another episode of the franchise rebuild. You already know what it is. It's episode 4. We coming off a big opening preseason game by Malik Willis, who had 313 yards passing for a touchdown, 90% completion percentage. He also had 46 yards on the ground with a touchdown. So he had a big game. And this is our year. We on a quest to try to pass for 5,000 yards and rush for 1,000 yards with him. We're going to see if we can make that work. This week, we got a user. The first week of preseason, we had a computer matchup, and this week we got a user matchup. So if I'm not as braggadocious, you understand. You know, I don't brag on playing users like say. So I get a little hype for certain instances, but I don't get as cocky as I do when I'm playing computer players, if that makes sense. For one, I'm a lot more chilled and laid back when I'm playing users versus computer. And plus a lot of them is my partners, so I'm not getting animated like that. I'm chilled, I'm focused. It is what it is. I'm trying to do my best. Plus this is my first user competition of Madden 25. So I actually anticipate getting destroyed. We're going to see how it pans out. But I have yet to play a user in Madden 25, and this is my first instance. So we're gonna see how this goes. Again, we had a huge first week, which I didn't anticipate. So we got a trade offer from the Chiefs. They traded and got Forbes, and now they trying to flip him to us. They want Nate Hobbs, Darnay Holmes. That's a given. I don't even have to think about that. I don't even have to hesitate. They wanted 2 draft picks. They wanted a 2nd and a 5th. Darnay Holmes, Nate Hobbs for Emmanuel Forbes. And you know what? That's a lot. That's a lot of compensation. But for Emmanuel Forbes, for my system, that makes sense. So I'm going to take it. So we got a storyline, say ready for press conference. So I assume they're going to ask me about position battles. They might just be careful who you commit. So here we go. We got our first legit storyline press conference position battle. So we're going to see what we got lined up. Next question. You should be having a right end position battle according to most experts. Which stat will determine the winner of the battle between Randy Gregory and Tyree Wilson? Let's see. It'll be no battle, most tackles, most sacks, tackles for loss. I'm going to go with sacks. I'm going to take sacks. Whoever finishes the preseason with the most sacks. So we're going to see how it goes. We're going to see who ends up finishing the preseason with the most sacks and winning that position battle. And I'm going to grant whoever wins that the victor. I'm not going to go back on it because I don't need anything negative coming back on me. So out the gate, we got a storyline. We got a position battle. And now we got to get right as we wait for our user opponent to be ready to play. Shout out to my boy Tony. He's also a Dallas Cowboys fan, just as myself. He's like a brother to me, and we're about to face off. And like I said, I anticipate getting destroyed because I have yet to play any user in Madden, and I've been stuck on college football. And anybody who thinks college football and Madden are the exact same game, you are fooling yourself. So it's gonna be a little adjustment. We're gonna see how it pans out. But it's time to get this training out the way. So I wonder if it's possible that I can get an X factor from training. I doubt they'll give me that. But I mean, we got a star trait from training camp. Then week 1 preseason training, we ended up getting superstar from it. So I wonder if it's possible that they'll let me get the X factor. We shall see, but I got high hopes for my guy Malik Willis. Like I said, in prior Maddens, the last 2 Maddens, when we had our online league and I had the Falcons last year and the Vikings the year before, I developed Malik Willis early on, got him up there to a 90 after the first year. So my goal is to do the same thing this go around. And we're going to see. It's a tough task. You know, he's a 63 overall, but they make it easier they made it easier for me now, giving him a star and a superstar trait immediately out the gate. So that's going to be huge. And if I can get him to be an X factor, that'd be even better. That'd be even better. So we got gold, 24,000. We gonna take it. Right now, we chilling. We only got 3 slots for training right now because we don't have the right traits that we need to get the other 3 slots open. So we're gonna have to work for that. So if you notice me letting my my staff points build up, it's because I'm not planning on using those points until I know I have enough that I can open up those extra training spots so I can get those extra position battles out the way, which I plan on developing one of the edge rushers as well as both of my starting corners. So we're going to see how that pans out. But as for now, we're still going to keep developing Malik Willis. We're still going to keep developing Powers Johnson and Brock Bowers. We trying to make a monster tight end duo right there, and that is not the way we wanted to start out with a drop in training. But this is probably my favorite training for a tight end right here. I could use the receiver training, but the tight end isn't as fast as the receivers are, even though Brock Bowers is different. It's different with Brock Bowers because Brock Bowers has the speed. So you might see me switch it up a little more. But typically if I got a slower end tight end, then I won't use the wide receiver battle for my training. I'll use what you see right now, red zone attack, because it's easier, it's a shorter distance, and once you get the DB to commit, all you got to do is just call for the ball or have the QB throw it, and you're good. You're right there. Versus when you're doing the wide receiver ones, if you're not picking one of those shorter distance zones, then the cornerback's going to catch up to you because he's so slow. But like I said, that's part of the reason why I got Bowers and I got Kyle Pitts as my tight end. So they can be complete mismatches out there on the field. So there it is. We got gold with Bowers again. It was a little rough to start. It wasn't rough, but it had a batted ball. I don't like coming out with imperfections like that. Put it to you like that. So Jackson Powers Johnson, pocket protector. I'm so glad that they added the addition of some kind of training for the offensive line so you can get some kind of traits and development for those guys. So if anything, after this season, when I'm done developing these guys, the following season, I'll probably a majority of my spots will be developing offensive line so I could build my offensive line. That's the best part about them adding this training option, is that before it was so difficult to develop offensive line. I'll put it to you like this. In order to really develop your offensive line, you have to run the ball a lot, and not just run the ball a lot, but be really successful with running the ball. So if you have a running back that rushes for over 1,000 yards, close to 2,000 yards, a bunch of touchdowns, everything like that, you're going to develop that line and you're going to be good. But if you're not running the ball and say you're pass first and you do a lot of passing with your offensive game plan, the offensive line isn't going to develop much. And you could tell that they're developing if you go to like the yearly rewards and you go look at them. If none of your guys are in or running for best offensive lineman, you know that they're not developing like they should be. But if you got a bunch of guys up there, that means one, that you're running the ball a lot and you're successful with running the ball a lot, and two, that they're developing. So, and with year one, I'm primarily going to be doing more passing because I'm trying to develop Malik Willis and I'm trying to develop my receivers as well. And I'm not running at all because, first of all, none of the running backs that I have are going to be long-term answers. They're only here for this first year. I'm going to build my running back backfield through the draft. Now, next season, that's probably what you're going to see me do. You're probably going to see me developing during weekly training more. You're going to see me developing 2 running backs and probably the rest offensive linemen so that I could build that up. But yeah, so that's the whole plan. That's normally how that works with Madden, is if you're running the ball a lot through your first year, you're going to develop your offensive line. If you're passing a lot, your offensive line isn't going to develop. And at the beginning, well, at the end of the day, should I say, at the end of the day, if you have a good offensive line, then by all means pass all day. You don't need the development. But if you have a sorry offensive line, you're gonna want to do what you need to do to develop that offensive line, and that's gonna be running the majority of the time. So right now, my offensive line is kind of teetering. They're like half decent, half but that's why we have Malik Willis. We have somebody that can get out of there if need be, if the line is giving up pressure, and he also can throw it. And again, we're going to develop him to the point where he can just throw it from any angle, sit there in the pocket, throw a rollout, throw it, etc. But year 2, mark my words, we're going to build through the draft. I'm gonna get 2 running backs in the draft. I'm gonna get a receiver because I already have oh wow, he accepted it already. Okay, we'll take it. Just trying to clean up and get some get some draft picks from later on down the line. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I got sidetracked real quick. I didn't even realize that they had accepted that quick. But again, year 1 is focusing on developing the quarterback and the wide receivers. Year 2 is going to be focusing on developing the offensive line and the running backs. And they're all going to be young. So we about to get started. We about to jump into this user game. See how my first game goes. Y'all might witness me get destroyed. So here it is. Is that a dot? Nah, that's a breakup. We got a punt. Great defense. Give me. Psych, punt where? Okay, Fournette, I see you. Let's get it. Do some work. Reverse. Do we get the first? Get there. There we go. All right. Good deal. Drop back, Ritter. And another thing, if you see me out here using Ritter, we're gonna take the, oh crap. Here we go. Still trying to get it. Just that field goal, it gets a little tricky. But like I was saying, if you see me playing Ritter, it's because what I do is whoever's the better quarterback when I'm playing a user opponent, I'm going to go with them first. Come on, hit that man. I'm going to go with them first. If I'm playing a computer, I'm going to use my sorry QB to develop. And he tackles him in the end zone. Come on. Oh, my God. His defense is crazy. His defense is nuts. We can't breathe. Yeah, this is going to get ugly quick. I can see that. 3rd and 28. What did I get myself into? So we going into the second down, 7-0. Come on, Ritter. Come on, get out of there. There we go. Bro, what? Did he just like tap that out his hand? How did he just drop that like that? Oh, my God. Come on, lock up. Oh, he's in there. Oh, we're going to get killed. I told y'all this is going to get ugly. I got to reevaluate the way I'm playing this. Can't play a user the same way you play computer. There you go, Tucker. Take it. Ooh, that was close. We was close to breaking that one. Come on. Dot him up, Ritter. There we go. Hell of a pass and catch. It was a little bit behind, though. Come on now, 3rd and 8. We got to convert. We got to do something. We need to make some. Oh, I had A. But I'm going to take the other knee. I'm going to take Quez. We trying to develop him anyways. Come on, Ritter. Come on. Oh, wide open. That's a tutty. We needed that. Thank you, Pitts. All right, can we lock up? And come down and score again? Oh, that was close. You got some fast receivers over there, too. Come on, Ritter. Dot. Thank you. We needed that. Is the comeback alive? Is the comeback alive? Oh my God. Stuff like that never happens for me. It normally happens against me. Come on, don't let him get that. Oh my God, he threw a dot to freaking Schoonmaker. What is going on here? Lock up, y'all. Come on now. We didn't just tie it for no reason. Oh, that's wide open. He got it. I can't even be mad at that. Hell of a play. So we going in a half, down 21-14. But you know what? It started out ugly, and we reverse course And we in there. We in there. So we it ain't too far out of hand. So maybe we got a better chance with Lance at quarterback. Come on, lock up. Oh, that's wide open. Golly, he got receivers with afterburns. Got Trey Lance out here looking like Dak. Come on, Willis. Come on, give me that. Give me that. Oh, so close. It was right there. It's preseason, so you know I'm going for it. Come on, Willis. Is that a dot? Oh, my God. Overshown is a beast. Overshown is a freaking beast. His user game is crazy. His user game is crazy. Come on, lock up. Do something. We need to stop. Thank you. I would take the field goal, but sheesh, 31-14. It's looking grim for us, you guys. I ain't even gonna lie. Come on, can we make a comeback? Can we make a comeback again? We already came back once. Can we? There we go. Space and opportunity for Willis. Space and opportunity for Willis. We'll take it. We'll take it. Come on now. Wake up, y'all. Give me. There you go. There you go, Harry. Give me. That's why I keep fast tight ends on roster. We need fast tight ends that move like receivers. Oh, that's a dot. Thank you. Thank you. We needed that. We needed that. Now we need another big stop. We need to lock up. Come on now. Oh, my God. He's wide open. There's so many holes in this defense right now. Yeah, I need to reevaluate how I'm playing defense against these users. Come on. Do something. He is dotting us up with Trey Lance at that. Come on now. Come on. Give me something. Give me something. Thank you. That's house money. That's a house call. Let's go. Kelvin Joseph. We needed that. Such a big break. Such a big break. We needed that. We needed that. Thank you. Big time. Going into the third quarter. We done came back again. Let's get it. 31-28. We was just down 31-14. We needed that. We needed that. So it ain't so bad after all. Come on. Can we lock up again? No. Schoonmaker is getting busy. Oh my God. Schoonmaker is getting sticky? Jesus Christ. Come on now. Lock up, y'all. Oh, it's another pick. Clutch. We needed that. Let's go. Let's go. We needed that. That was so clutch. That was so clutch. We needed that. Wow. What a way to come back both times. Down 14. We tied at 14. Come on. There we go. Do work. Move around upfield. That's what I'm talking about. You got to make this methodical. Come on. Dot him up. There you go. Underneath. We're going to take them underneath. Like I say in my tutorials, if you always want to make sure you got your underneaths and check downs. Is that a dot? Oh, that's a pick. Good user. Good user. I can't even front on that. I can't even front on that. Is it a house call? Oh, yeah, that's a house call. He got that. We might have blew our chance, fellas. We might have blew our chance. There you go, Ross. We still gonna fight, though. We still gonna fight. We got people to develop. Come on now. Let's go, Willis. Is it a dot? It's a dot. Harry getting busy. Harry with 2 touchdowns. Let's go. Can we get the onside kick? If we don't, it's ball game. Come on, come on, come on. Give me me. Give me me. Ah, that's it. That's ball game. We still got 3 timeouts, but I highly doubt we're going to lock that up. 2nd and 12. Come on now, lock up. Oh, that's ball game. That's ball game. Oh, and he made the smart move of getting down. He made the smart move of getting down. Hell of a game. I ain't gonna lie. We got down twice. We got down with double digits twice, and we fought back. Final score, Cowboys 38-35. I guess we not them boys. So, facing off against the Cowboys, facing off against our first user opponent, wasn't so bad. We kept shooting ourselves in the foot, getting behind double digits, but we kept fighting back. And in the end, the turnovers ended up rearing its ugly head. But Willis had a decent game for a person who only played the first half, 142 yards passing with 2 touchdowns. Not as good a completion percentage, had 46%. So what about rushing wise? So he had the 1 carry for 32 yards. So still, even against a user doing work. How we looking receiving wise? So Harry had 4 catches, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns. Pitts had 6 catches, 67 yards and a touchdown. Quez had 3 catches, 32 yards. Fournette 2 for 27. And we had 5 other receivers that had 1 reception. So we spreaded the ball around pretty decent. It was pretty solid. Ritter had a good game. If I would have let Willis play the whole game, then he probably has a near 300-yard passing game. So, but again, against users, to avoid getting humiliated with a 63 overall quarterback in the lineup, I keep the better quarterback starting. Now, once Willis starts getting better, then we're gonna change the tune, and we're gonna use him more. So it depends. By the end of this preseason, I might feel a little more comfortable with him, and the passing might not be as bad as I thought it was, and I might test him out against users. I don't know. We're gonna see. But for the time, the plan is to use Ritter against users, use Willis against CPU. But if I feel like testing him out against the user, I'm gonna test him out. I'm gonna see how it works. But so far, so good. Pretty decent for him. He had a mega game against Computer week 1. He's already got 4 dev points, and that's the positive. That's the bonus from having him jump from go from normal to star, from star to superstar, all in a matter of 1 week. So that was huge. So we got a couple players that's got more than 1 point. Then we got a bunch of players that's got 1 point. But again, just like I do with my staff points, I like to let the points for the players build up until I feel like they're enough to actually develop them. But we're going to go ahead and cut it right there. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you're here for the first time or you're returning and you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Click that notification tab so you can stay up to speed on all Madden 25 content, whether it's franchise, rebuild, tutorials, updates, etc. We got it. So again, I appreciate you all for tuning in. That's been my time. Till next time. Peace.